everyone. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual because, as you can see, Josh and I are sitting here. I thought it would be fun for us to sit down and answer a few questions that we get asked by people quite often, and by doing so you can get to know us a little bit better. We don't have a lot of questions and they're mainly Oregon related, but we're going to start at the very beginning. Why did we move to Oregon?
Well, it all started with our trip up the East Coast.
Yeah.
We decided to take a trip from Myrtle Beach all the way up to New York City.
It kind of sparked the travel bug in us, but I kind of wanted to move before that, and then that just really sparked it for me anyways. You were a little more hesitant to move though.
Once we got back, getting back into the same rut, and it just there was more to see, more to do.
Yeah, we wanted to travel. We had never been to the West Coast at all, so we had actually never been to Oregon before. We wanted to live somewhere that was by the coast, by the forest, by the desert, by the redwoods, pretty much by anything, lakes,
basically,
rivers.
she wanted everything. That's what it came down to. She wanted it all.
Josh said we would have to have like 5 different houses, and I was like, no, the place exists. It's called Oregon. So yeah, but he eventually jumped on board. I think especially once we put the house on the market. Then yeah, we all started to get pretty excited, but we were also scared too because like we'd never been to Oregon. We didn't know anyone here.
I had lived in East Tennessee my entire life. Bounced all around the Knoxville area, but I'd never really ventured out from there other than a few trips here and there.
So that brings us to our next question. Why did we choose Grants Pass? I get asked this all the time because, you know, we've never been to Oregon obviously, and there is a bunch of different places in Oregon to choose from, so why did we choose Grants Pass?
Well, we didn't want anywhere too big. Like,
yeah.
I don't do well in big cities. They very quickly make me grumpy.
Yeah, as you can tell from our previous videos.
We wanted to be somewhere along the I-5 corridor.
Yeah. We chose Southern Oregon. One reason is that it rains less in Southern Oregon than it does in Northern Oregon, and we were really concerned about it being gloomy and rainy all the time. Also, Southern Oregon was closer to the Redwoods and Crater Lake and all the things that we wanted to do. Cost of living is also cheaper, less populated. Grants Pass was the size of our town in Tennessee that we lived in too.
I think it's actually a little bit smaller. I'm not sure.
Well, it's more compact. Where we were from in Tennessee, everything was spread out, and Oregon, all the cities are like compact. Also, we moved to Grants Pass because Josh worked at Ross Dress for Less, and he was able to get a job transfer to Grants Pass. So that was kind of like, as soon as he was accepted for a job transfer to Grants Pass, we were like, that's where we're going. And it just kind of all fell into place, didn't it? I was self-employed. I had an Etsy business, so yeah, there was nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that was the majority of what we brought when we came across the country.
It was all my Etsy supplies. Why did we start the channel? This channel right here. We both actually were gonna start a YouTube channel. Do you remember that?
I don't remember what mine was gonna
It was something like it was like here and there, and then I thought of that and you were like, yeah, that's good, and then I was like, I like that one, and then I thought of the name Here We Are. But we started it because we wanted to keep in touch with like family and stuff, and our families were really upset that we were moving. Well, no one wanted us to move. Like my mom was supportive, as in she never said she didn't want us to move, but you know, she was sad and I felt bad about it. So our families, I guess they were mainly sad, I think.
Yeah, my dad's first reaction was no.
Drinking tea with Raya. Yeah. He's having a tea party here. I don't know if you can see Raya. She's like making tea and bringing it.
Quite good. It's very sweet. That's the way I like it.
But that's why we started the channel, because we wanted our family to be able to see what we were doing after we moved. We really didn't document a lot of our experiences, like with finding our new house, and we lived in hotel rooms for like 145 days. It was the most miserable experience of our lives. And yeah, we didn't record any of that because, like I said, we were just making videos for family. So whenever we would go out and do something like have a family outing, we would make videos, and they weren't that great. But then it kind of evolved. Eventually, it just became Oregon Family Adventures. And that brings us to our next question. And this question I have been asked several times. Will we ever leave Oregon?
I mean, I like it here. It's been a good place for us. We've grown a lot closer as a family.
Yeah.
We've been able to create our own traditions. Cupcake decorating is always my favorite.
Yeah. Sometimes I actually do think about selling our house and moving back to Tennessee. But when I actually imagine moving back to Tennessee, it just gives me a sinking feeling in my gut, like leaving Oregon behind. I feel like I would be really sad. Like I don't think I would be happy. I mean, I would love to be closer to family, but I just don't think I would be happy living in Tennessee again.
Yeah, I've been shaking my head no the whole time. I love my family, but I gotta say, being able to get away and, you know, kind of find ourselves. Oregon's just, it's
home to me.
Yeah, it really is home. It's the place where we, you know, got our first house together, where
Yeah.
we had our first child
Ryan
together.
was born here. And also Josh has a job that he loves. He works on a recreational cannabis farm, and he's never had a job that's so rewarding, and that he, you know, you get a lot of respect at your job, and it's something different. Like, you work at a cannabis farm. Did you ever think that you would work at a cannabis farm? Not only that, he's a manager there, so.
I never expected that to happen. Like, when we moved to Oregon, it's like, oh, we don't have to worry about smoking weed anymore.
It was crazy. I'm like, oh my God, there was people smoking on the sidewalk.
I was like, ooh, I can't wait to go to the dispensary.
Hi. Plus, there's so much on the West Coast that we still haven't seen. Even here in Oregon, there's a lot in Oregon that we still haven't seen and done. And so yeah, like, I can't imagine wanting to move to a different state or move back to Tennessee. Not in the foreseeable future anyway. You never know, things could change, but.
Back to Tennessee, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I don't think, even if we wanted to be closer to family, I don't think we would move to Tennessee. We just moved closer.
I really like it here.
Yeah, it's like we chose and moved to the perfect spot, and we didn't even, like, the first try, we got it right. But anyway, so that is all of our questions. Can you think of anything else you want to add that I forgot? Like, anything we didn't cover that's like, I mean, I'm sure there's more questions. If you have any more questions, you can leave them down in the comments down below, and we can answer them there. Or we could make another video where we answer questions that you guys want to know about anything, like us, Oregon, whatever. I actually don't know if I'm gonna make a video next week. As you know, if you follow me on Instagram or if you watch my last video, my laptop is getting repaired right now, and it's gonna be another week or two, probably hopefully no more than a week. But it's really, really difficult to edit videos on my phone, and my content ideas are running thin, and I'm just thinking about taking a break for a week. I have officially, as of last Monday, posted a video every single Monday for an entire year. So I think a week off is deserved, don't you think? No. I'm proud of myself.
Demand more.
So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching. See ya. Yeah.
See ya.
I don't know if Riot. Hang on, Riot. Say see ya.
See ya.